What's up, everybody? MAJINKHANx here. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and give my first impressions of Horizon Part 2 Forbidden West. Now, I've been playing this game for a little while now. I pretty much got it on launch day. It was a day one cop for me, and I'm just going to go ahead and give my quick little thoughts on what I think about the game so far, and just early impressions of what I believe about Horizon. So far, I can say that this game it's a definite continuation of what the first one when it picked up where it picked up and left off, and so far. I want to say, man, the combat in this game is just as good as the first one was, if not much better, much more crisp. I can tell that they definitely fixed one of the biggest issues. It wasn't a big issue, but I had a little problem with this on the first one. When you shot an arrow, sometimes that arrow would kind of just curve or like just go to the left like crazy, like out of nowhere. Like it wasn't even like you know wind thing in the game. It was just the arrow would just curve drastically to the left or right, and I had a problem with that. But in this game, it seems like they definitely fixed that, which is something I'm really happy with because that annoyed me with the first one. But I can definitely say in this game, the combat is spot on. This is a game where the shooting mechanic, the arrow mechanics is pretty much like the key of everything. I personally don't like to melee too much. Only the time I'll melee is whenever the machines are down, and I'll go in there and do a little hack and slash. But other than that, I'm straight. I'm straight doing stealth, or I'm using the arrow or any type of other equipment that I have. The trip caster, the sling grenade, the slingshot thing. That's all I'm using whenever I'm taking machines down. I'm never just running up, going in there, doing any hacking and slashing unless they are completely down. Now, some of the new features that they added in this game, you can now swim underwater, which I think that's really good. In the first one, you weren't able to do that, but in this one, they made it to where you can swim underwater, which is awesome. I like that. I like that new thing a lot. I think I haven't gotten to too many places where you had to do much swimming underwater. Everywhere I've gotten so far, it's kind of been like little optional areas you can go into to find little collectibles and stuff like that. And another new thing that they have added is when you're climbing, you have this device that kind of pulls you up a certain part, which just kind of eliminates all the little small climbing steps that you have to go through. I kind of do like that too because a lot of that gets really tiring after a while, and they did that with a lot of games. I know they did that with Assassin's Creed. They give you like a little device where you can kind of scale the building, at a much faster rate. They did that in this one too, which is really awesome. Everything is the same as far as scanning the machines. You do get to scan the machines and find the weak points of the machines, which is very important because, like I said, you don't want to just go at these machines and just thinking, "Oh, I'm just gonna go in there and just start swinging and hacking and slashing," because you can't do that. You got them the weak spots. They matter. Now there are a lot of large machines and boss fights in this game, and they're very fun. They're extremely fun. I love doing them. The side missions in this game too have improved like excellent, like very well. And the side missions, like they're not just empty side missions. That you have a lot of games where there's open world where it's like you're doing a side mission, but you're kind of like, why am I doing this? What's the point of this side mission? Why is this even happening? This game, no. The side missions, they actually have meaning. They have depth, and it adds to the narrative and the story of the game, which is extremely good. I like that a lot. I don't like doing side missions where it's just like it just feels like a chore. This it adds to the stories. It adds to the NPCs and the characters of the game, which is excellent. Now I mentioned a little bit this earlier. One thing that they improved on this game, which was a big plus for me, is the story for Aloy. In the first one, I wasn't a big fan of Aloy. Like I love the game. I love the first game, but Aloy's character to me was kind of dry. And this one, they definitely gave her some some well-made character development in this game, and I really really love that because Aloy in the first one, it was like I wanted to like her a little bit more, but I felt like she just kind of fell short of me liking her character. But in this game, they definitely improved on her character, and I like her a whole lot more. I like her character a lot more, way more than I did in the first one. So that was a big plus for me. I love how Aloy's character development is being handled. It's being handled very, very well in this game. Even though I'm like barely like, I'm not too far into the game, but I'm loving what they're doing in this game because it's perfect. Now I do plan on platinuming this game. I did platinum the first one. The first one wasn't. I didn't think it was too difficult to platinum. But I imagine this one might kind of be roughly the same as the first one. So yeah, I definitely plan on getting that platinum trophy in this game, hands down. I gotta make sure I get that done before the year ends. That's one of my biggest goals in this game. But so far, I think the game is great. I honestly believe, as far as as far as the visuals go, as far as the graphics, visually, this is the best game of the year. Visually, so far, in my opinion, I think. I mean, I know we're still early in the year. It's only March, and like I said, we still got. Well, it's February now, but March is coming up. We still got a long way to go. I think we still got God of War, Ragnarok, Starfield, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go on record and say, visually, I think this is the best. Visually, this is the best game of the year as far as graphics and visuals. Gameplay is solid. Everything is solid. I don't want to downplay anything else. Everything else is great, but I think visually this is the best game. There's another game that I'm gonna be talking about in another video that I think is gonna be game of the year, and if you know me, you already know what game that is. But that's gonna be my first video. I mean, that's gonna be my video for my first impressions on what I think of Horizon Forbidden West. What are your thoughts on this game? Let me know in the comments below, and I'm gonna catch you guys later.